Hello guys, Peter here from WebAca. Let me pull up my website. So WebAca, we do web development, graphic design, custom website builds. So this is going to be a very quick tutorial for one of the websites that we have just built recently. It's for self-storage. And this is going to be a search engine optimization video, a quick one. We're going to optimize, search engine optimize this website for a client. Now, what I want to share with you, and why am I doing search engine optimization for free for this company? Because I see a huge potential in it. If we're going to look at McWay Town of self-storage, there are definitely a couple of locations that come up first. But as you can see that there is hardly any small businesses, small websites that would be here in the search listing. There's just bigger companies, and we can definitely beat those, in my opinion. Now, we have built a website for them, and their website and their business is very very specific. As you can see that, where did that window go? Doesn't have history. Waytown PE self-storage. Like, look at this one. U-Haul is the second on the list for this small area. And it's not even optimized that well. So I think definitely there's a huge opportunity here. It's a very small town, and the results here are very generic. So if we can give Google something more specific, it's definitely going to get picked up. So I'm going to close down my website, and this is the website for a client that we have built. You can see that we have keywords here: Central PA self-storage, about Central PA self-storage. So we are already localizing our website to a specific location, which is really great for SEO. But what is really great, in my opinion, is, let's look at McWay Town. We have one page that is specific to one location. We have huge text here. We have another header. This is H1 tag, McWay Town PA self-storage. I mean, that's really good for SEO. I would like to see more text on the website. I mean, if it's not going to get any traction on with SEO, that would be because it doesn't have enough text attributed to this website. But it has a very good potential to become to have a good ranking for a keyword, McWay Town PA self-storage. And same thing with other locations here. Millerstown, well, Millerstown location 2 is still being developed, but great images, a lot of potential. So let's do it. This is the old website that they had. The only point of optimization are the tags over here. And what's also really great for self-storage businesses is that they generally do not have a good web development team. So usually they reserve to something like this, poor optimization. The only point of optimization are multiple addresses on one page. There isn't even a single page per address, and we can definitely take advantage of that and establish a good hold in terms of Google ranking for this cities over here. I would say towns. They're small towns. It's a lot more difficult to do SEO for a city. So my recommendation would be to start with, okay, we're working with WordPress, and it's really important to start with a good site title. Essential PA self-storage, and I like that title because it gives Google an idea where generic area that is being serviced. And look at this, providing storage solutions to Millerstown, Selinsgrove, McVeytown. Okay. That's really good that we go deeper into more specific locations where the business is servicing. Okay, we also have a Google map here, which lists a specific address attributed to this business. Really good as well. Now what I'm going to look into here right now is if they have the website. That's correct. Add the website. They really need to add a website. So I'm going to actually send this to a client and make sure that they update their website, because Google will cross-reference the website that's on Google listing to this listing here, and if they match, they will definitely have much bigger traction on the market. Updates. Update Google business listing. So you might want to do that as well. If your business listing in Google doesn't have a website, and you do have a website, make sure you add it. Really important. And if you don't have Google business listing, make sure you have it, because it's really good for SEO. Okay, let's continue with this. We have a title. The title is reflecting what's inside the website. We have the tagline, which is great. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to install a plugin called Yoast. Some people hate it, some people like it. I'm fairly neutral to it. It used to be a really bad plugin because it had way too many features, and it would slow down the website speed considerably. But since we are in the 21st century, and today is 220 September the 3rd, this plugin has really changed in the past year, I would say, and it had improved. Okay, so this check mark here is really important inside the reading elements sections. Settings, reading. You need to disable it. Search engine visibility. You need to make sure that this website is visible and it is in the public domain. Right now we unchecked it, so the website will now get picked up by Google bots, and it will start being indexed. Alright, so we have no problems. This is good. And let's get started. Let's go to Pages, Home page. Okay. I really don't like that the Yoast here is at the very top. I'm going to move it down, all the way down to the footer. I don't want it to take up space. And this gives you an idea how the Google will read this specific page. Home, Central PA, self-storage. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, focus key phrase is Central PA, self-storage. We're going to remove the title. Because it doesn't have to have the fact that it's a home page doesn't help anything. Really. So we're just going to give Central PA self-storage like this. Okay. Now we do need to provide media description, and we can do that right over here. Now the home page, usually I try to incorporate something directly from the website, like this. Now there's different options for doing optimization. If we are going to be charging for this, we'll definitely spend a lot of time, and we will do keyword research. We'll look to see what competition is for specific keywords. We'll basically go all the way to make sure that the optimization is created properly. For this specific case, we have very low competition, and we're not paid for SEO here, so I'm just going to quickly do a basic SEO, and that should be good enough. Yes, okay, this is okay, and what's really important in my opinion is to add locations. I'm going to drag this over here. Servicing. Again, providing that information to Google locations where we are servicing. Now click here for the availability. I mean, really, it takes about 15 minutes to 20 minutes to come up with the proper meta description. So it does get picked up properly and get indexed properly to make sure that it does match the terms that people are searching. Just don't have time for this right now, so we're not doing a half-assed job. We are doing basic optimization here. This is something that you can repeat by yourself for your website. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. We'll keep it as is. Going to update it. It's still not happy with the key phrase and meta description and the text length. But you know what? The text length is determined by the information that's located inside the default text editor that's inside the WordPress. And if you look at our architecture here, that text box is nowhere to be found because we basically turned it off. We're using a completely different architecture, customized architecture. So even though that the host is looking for that text box, and it is in fact empty because we're not using it, when Google's going to search through the website, it's going to look at, let me bring it up, Essential. It's not going to look for that text box. It cannot. It's looking at the actual code and the actual text that's on the website. So it will go and open up all of the things here, and it will go through the text that we see. So this is irrelevant, really. Key phrases and meta description doesn't contain any key phrases. Yeah, because we're not doing that. Alright, readability. Not enough content. Of course, there is not enough content. Set title length. Now, I would argue with this. Some people say if the title length is too short, it's bad. It doesn't always. It's not always the fact. As long as it's fairly specific, and this is fairly specific to the home page, I think it's good. We'll save it right now. Update. Okay, so the same thing goes for other pages. I'm going to show you how we do one of the pages, and let's do the McQuay Town. You see, this is the text editor that I was talking about, and really it shouldn't be here because we're not using it. I'm going to actually, in fact, delete whatever is here, and I'm going to turn it off. For image block is the is the block that's here. Going to go open this thing and hide content editor because we're not using the native content editor for the website. Okay, there we go. It disappeared. We don't need it. Let's look at search engine optimization. Key phrase. Okay, McQuay Town Central PA self-storage. Really good. We need to provide some description. Let's give it some description. Now the problem is that we don't really have much text. We don't have text at all, really. There is no text here. So that's the only concern that I have when it comes to search engine optimization of this website, because Google is looking for text. I think 1,200 words is what it's looking for as an ideal text length, but we really have nearly zero here. So I'm just going to grab something from the home page. Secure key. Just going to copy this over here, and I'm going to do this. McQuay Town PA self storage. Going to say at McQuay Town PA self storage, we offer contactless rental options. Okay. located in Central PA. Okay. This is a good description that we can use across all other pages. So I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to paste the same description with the difference that I'm going to just change the town name. That should be a fairly good optimization for this website as the basic bare bones optimization. I'm going to pause the video and we'll go through other pages. Okay, so the last location was Ceilings Grove. We have added description here. Pretty much all of the pages are bare bones optimized, I would say. Really basic optimization. I think that's pretty much what is needed here to get this website a decent ranking, simply because the competition is so low. If we are going to take money for this optimization, if we did this for a certain payment, we would definitely do a lot more when it comes to search engine optimization. We would include robots here, which will tell how often robots should come in and scan the website. We'll create a site map. We will also create a set of keywords that are specific to this business. Here's the key phrases, but yeah, it's pretty much the same as keywords. And what else? Alt tags. So the images, they have to have an alt tag if they are to be search engine friendly. So this is good. Could be top Ceilings Grove storage, self-storage. And we'll probably be including address into the alt tag. Potentially. I mean, really, it takes quite a bit of time to figure out how we're going to, what proper alt tags we will use for each of the images to portray what's inside the image, and so it also ties in with a specific location. So it does take quite a bit of time to do proper optimization, but again, we're not charging money for this optimization. It's a fairly quick one. We've done it, and in theory it's going to bring this website up into the actual Google rankings, so people will be able to find it. So next time that you type in Central PA self-storage, you might be able to see this specific website. That would be awesome. Way above the other listings here. Okay, so that would be it. We have talked about optimization, basic optimization for a website. We're not going to go into a complex optimization here because we're not charging client for it. We will be doing optimization for other websites, and when we do, I'll make another video and I'll go into much more, a lot more details as to what we do and how we get the websites to rank better on Google. Thanks, you have a good day, and don't forget to subscribe. If you are interested in our services, feel free to visit my website, webbaker.com. Click on contact button here. You'll see my contact form. Fill out the information here. Let me know of a project that you might be interested in doing, and I'll be happy to help you out. Take care. Bye.